So let me paint you guys a picture. You're on a major league team, a major league sports team, whether it's the NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL, you name it. And let's say you want to have more playing time. You want to get in more reps, but yet you can't because you're not in the starting lineup, or even if your team has a blowout victory in hand, you're not called upon to get some playing time. What do? Well, if that team has a minor league developmental team associated with it, you take your chance and go to that team after talking to the right people. And by doing so, you get the opportunity to get more playing time and more reps in. And the reason I bring this up, if you're wondering, is because a lot of people I noticed on Facebook group pages like Pro Wrestling World and Pro Wrestling Network were kind of curious as to why at Spring Break-In Night 2 this past Tuesday, Chelsea Green was announced to get a title match next week against Roxanne Perez, or why Mia Yim, Minchin of the OC, was going to be possibly part of the ladder match at Battleground at the UFC Apex in Las Vegas to crown the first ever women's North American champion. You know, people were curious about that. People were curious as to why the OC themselves, Gallows and Anderson, were down there. It's like, what is going on? What's happening? You know, why is the OP? Why is the Final Testament there? What's going on? Well, it's real simple. You see, what I look at is this is talent like Natalya, great veteran, Hall of Fame bound, no, first class, no doubt. You know, these are people, these are veterans, these are stars that obviously see that, yeah, they got something going on the main roster, but not much. And they want more time. They want more opportunity to show what they can do with their character and what they can do in the ring. So, what do? What do? They go to the right people and they say, hey, can we have a shot to go down to NXT and get some time in, get some opportunity in, kind of work on our characters even more and, you know, and show what we can do in the ring even more. And what happens as a result? The right people that they talk to say, fine, no problem. You can go down there and get your reps in. You can get in your playing time. You can get in your opportunity to show what you can do. And at the same time, help develop the future of the WWE. That's why when you see people like Chelsea Green, you see Mia Yim, you see Natalya, I should say. When you see AOP in the Final Testament, you see the OC, Gallows and Anderson. You know, when you see them go down there, it's not because they're being demoted. It's not because, you know, oh, they're one step away from being released. No, they're going down there because they want opportunity. They want opportunity to show that they can be something on the brand that they're currently at. That's why they go down there. And they go down there to help develop the future of that company. That's why they do it. It's the same thing with any major league star, whether they're coming back from injury or not. You know, if they decide they want to go and play for their minor league affiliate, you know, just to get some reps in, you know, just to get some reps in or whatever, they will do that, not only to show that they can still go, but they do it to help, you know, teach the future of the sport and of their team. That's why they do it. They don't do it because they're getting demoted or they're going to, you know, be fired or traded or whatever. The contract's not going to get renewed. No, it's none of that. They go down there, if they get an opportunity to not only show that they still have it, if you will, but to also help the future. And that's why when you look at Natalya, you look at Mia Yim, the OC, you look at the Final Testament, you look at Chelsea Green. And even before that, the likes of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. They go down there not because they want to go back to NXT and stay, not because on the way out, not because they've been demoted. It's because they go down there because they want to help improve the future of the business and show everybody on the brand they're currently at that we can do more than you expect us to currently. That's why they do it. That's why they go to NXT and do that. It's not a demotion. That's why Baron Corbin went down there. He went down there to help the future as well as reinvent himself. And that's the other reason too. Some of these talents go down there while they're still on the Smackdown or Raw brand to reinvent themselves. And they might stay down there primarily the whole time. They might go back and forth. But they do it not only to show that they could still go, show that they have it, help the future of WWE, but they do it to also possibly reinvent themselves. That's why they do it. So for anybody that's curious as to why they do it for those reasons. Also for the fact that NXT, yeah, it's its own brand, but it's a brand that basically shares talent, exchanges talent with the other brands. All right? I mean, we saw Axiom not that long ago in a match on Smackdown, against Dragon Lee, I believe. That should tell you right there that he's on the verge of possibly being called up. Carmelo Hayes was on Smackdown several times before he officially got the call. And it's all because of the fact that they were exchanging talent. Excuse me there. They were exchanging talent to see how well they would do in front of a bigger audience, and also show that whether or not they were ready to be called up or not. And sometimes they will ask the wrestler if you feel like you're ready. And if they say, no, I don't think I am, or yes, I am, that's when they'll get that opportunity one way or another. You get what I'm saying, folks? You get what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that NXT is an exchange brand. It exchanges talent. If they feel like some talent's ready to have the opportunity to be showcased in front of the world, they send them to Raw or SmackDown to get that opportunity. And if there's certain talent on those brands that feel like, hey, we want some more time to improve what we can do, reinvent ourselves, show that we can, be that person, be that star, be that wrestler. If allowed, they go to NXT. That's what happens. That's what happens. So I just wanted to come on here and talk about that, bring that up for anybody that's wondering, why do we see main roster talent showing up in NXT? Why? Well, to me, several reasons. To help the future, reinvent themselves, as well as show that they have that it factor, and also show that they can still go in the ring, at a high level. Those are the 4 reasons. Those are the 4 reasons, in my opinion. But hey, that's just my opinion. That's just my thoughts. What about you? Let me know down below in the comments, as well as in the live chat during the premiere. Like the video if you're watching on YouTube. And again, if you also comment in the live chat if you're listening on YouTube. But until next time, guys, I should say, let me know what your thoughts are. But I just wanted to share that because, again, there are some people that are curious as to what's going on here with these main roster stars all of a sudden showing up in NXT. Well, I gave you my reasoning, and I think it's a very legit 4 reasoning why. But let me know what your thoughts are, and I am out.